Sobrereuedas community market really got started as an outgrowth of a need expressed by the residents for a community project that they could really get behind, that would give them an opportunity to envision and then execute something in their community that they could support through volunteership and through participation.
But the Sobrereuedas is just an opportunity for people to come together, have the opportunity to become their own business owner, and also to revive the streets and a lot of businesses who have left. So I seriously think it's one of the strongest, beautiful coalitions that we have created in our neighborhood.
There are not that many groups who are really focused in on that neighborhood in terms of doing development there, and so I think that the value of bringing these few groups together to really think strategically and collectively about how we all have very similar interests and needs, and we all know that the problems of the community, to really pool our resources and our resident bases together to achieve bigger ends than we could just as individual organizations.
Along with these groups and the residents, we are really thinking about how to make strategic investments that truly leverage what it is that the residents want to see for their community.
Greater Logan Heights Partnership and LISC has given us a good opportunity to be the front, and which is great because we need to be the front because we're the resident, but we know we have the backup. And I think that's really strong about the whole thing, and I think that's where the residents get really excited.
LISC's work in Greater Logan Heights is really part of our larger Building Sustainable Communities effort, and for LISC San Diego focuses on our jobs and economic prosperity agenda.
The beautiful thing is that we all come to an agreement that we're few here, there's a lot of skill, a lot of great need, and we need to come together to share our resources.
The Sobrereuedas market, or the market on wheels, is a concept that really came from the resident.
The Sobrereuedas is that place where they can just be in the street and feel safe and feel like this is their neighborhood and they get to determine what that looks like. Sobrereuedas is a temporary market that comes one day and is gone the next day, like our market, which is every other Sunday on 30th Street. There are very few public gathering spaces, and many of the residents are either unemployed, underemployed, their family members have lost jobs, had to move because they couldn't afford rent. All of these issues seem to be addressed by a market. The neighborhood has very few community centers and parks and public places to be together.
But it's, there's no entrance fee or anything. There's parking provided within the neighboring blocks, and it's just a big festival.
It's a neighborhood market which locally sourced vendors, people who live in the community, can come out, gather, sell housewares, and really connect with their greater community and try to connect the local economy with some of the larger regional economic opportunities.
The Sobrereuedas has become a space for residents to gather with their families, with their neighbors. We have music and food, and people can really get together on a Sunday and just enjoy being in each other's presence, exchange stories, sit down in a workshop together and learn together about how they can advance their community and how they can access their rights as residents.
As part of the Sobrereuedas program, vendors are given the opportunity in partnership with BAME CDC and Vecinos Organizados, who are our two lead implementers, to really connect with some of the providers of training and micro-entrepreneurship technical assistance. We see it as a part of our sort of jobs and economic prosperity agenda, both connecting the local economy with sort of regional opportunity, but also as an opportunity for the local residents to see something that they wanted to have happen and actually put it into place. So we're really excited by the energy that's been produced by the market.
With additional funding, we hope to turn our Sobrereuedas neighborhood market into the first certified farmers market in the greater Logan Heights community that is run by residents and for residents of that neighborhood.